once again with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Thank you, welcome. Hope you're doing well. If it is your first time to the channel and you enjoy the content, please do hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it when I get new subscribers. I'm trying to grow the channel, of course, as everyone else on YouTube is, right? So, look, it is Saturday, August 1st. Rabbit. Very important to say that every month, especially this year, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this year is intense. It's not just your normal year, whatever normal is, right? So anyways, August 1st, 2020, Saturday. Definitely a heavy day. We have the moon going over Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, making squares to Mars, making oppositions to Mercury, quincunx to Venus. This is definitely a day about not letting our emotions get restricted and, being able to accept the gifts that do come. And how can you go out of the norm to restructure your life so that your emotions don't get affected when things outside of you try to affect you? I guess is the simplest way to put it. It's definitely a time to have the drive and the passion and the love and the creativity to look outside the box and figure out the reality that you want, and to not get so caught up in emotions that, do they really serve you, or are they someone else's? Are you just emotional for other people? We got to figure out these emotions in a kind of a Uranian way, and a Saturnian way. Like, it's hard. The moon doesn't like to be here, and it's with a lot of heavy energy. So again, this is a weekend really in build up for Monday's full moon in Aquarius, which is going to be squaring Uranus. And a big T-square with the sun, our two luminaries. We have to figure out how to rebel emotionally and physically to a place that can take us to the highest place we've ever been in life. And are we going to listen to the signs and our intuition and the guides? They've been coming in all last week, and this weekend is trying to really hammer that in one last time before we move into this really intense period of time that starts on the 3rd with Mars and Jupiter making their square. So let's jump into the charts, take a look. All right. August 1st, 2020. So we got the sun here. We'll be moving into 10 degrees later in the day and making that exact square to Uranus. This is definitely about taking that risk to go to the highest place in your world, in your reality, and make it yours. Own it, and whatever may come is what may come. And if you're gonna let things that aren't taking you to your highest place in life take you out of your spiritual alignment, it's going to be really difficult, and it can feel it's an electric day. In all honesty, this is very electric energy. This is your soul shining with the Leo sun, and then the electricity of Uranus, to where anything can happen. Like, electricity's fast, and it can just happen in a blink of an eye. And this has been building up, so definitely this weekend is intense. No doubt about it. Mercury here is going to be at the final degrees, or the final minutes, I should say, of 23, and it's going to start moving off Pluto. The sun's going to go ahead and transit over all this stuff. The moon is going to go ahead and transit over all this, as that moon in detriment in Capricorn is really trying to not feel restricted. And we still want to shine, right? The sun in Leo still wants to shine, but at the same time, we're kind of in this weird restrictive place right now. The sun is also about to come off Chiron, so we're moving past the wounds. We're letting our new identity out. We're trying to almost bring out the child within, and like a fresh birth of just fun and passion and creativity. And if we can do that, we can really transcend to a higher place. And I think that's big with this square. How can we transcend our love to a higher place and make it create the physical world that we want? And how can we be more electric with love, passion, enjoyment, fun, without, having our emotions restricted and going through a big transformation. The moon will be making a sextile when it conjuncts Jupiter. The moon will be making a sextile to Neptune. This is definitely about your deep subconscious truth and intuition, and this is it. This is that last hit from spirit on Saturday saying go towards what you want, go towards your destiny, go towards what's going to bring you the most light, the most love, and own it. And don't be afraid to just live that truth. Because I'm going to tell you, that moon gets over here at 11 degrees. Actually, I could probably just draw a little moon. It'll be 11 degrees. And it's going to make this square, this big T square. To Uranus, this is about going to the highest place we can emotionally, physically, with our love. How can we go and transcend things that are holding us back or not letting us feel good? We have to that's a lot of Uranian energy. We have to rebel. We have to be unique. We have to figure things out. We have to put on the lab coat and really figure out our love and our creativity, our passion, how we interact with humans, friends. Are we in groups of friends that do take us to that highest place in life? These are things that's going to really be questioned. So this is definitely a weekend to get the emotions right, and that moon making that sextile to Uranus is saying, come on, listen to all the intuitive hits you're getting with Jupiter. There's a gift there. The universe wants you to reach your destiny right now. And, if you're watching this, you're probably already living that. So I will give you credit there, as you deserve. Yeah, it's that. It's a lot of that. Move over to Sunday, August 2nd. We get the moon or the sun finishing up at 10 degrees because it's going to be pulling off that square. So this is that Uranian square that's really, really, really intense Saturday and into Sunday morning. Super intense. Mercury here is going to be hitting opposition of the midpoint of Pluto and Saturn. And of course, the moon's going to be finishing up in Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. So it is going to be a split day to where you're kind of feeling restricted, but then you're going to kind of come into a more want to express in a new way. You might have felt some restriction with your emotions and you're just yourself and how you want to express. Well, now you're going to just want to let it all out because you went through a lot on Saturday and Saturday night and early Sunday morning. So now you're going to want to just let it all out as we really get ready for that big full moon at 11 degrees of Aquarius. Big, big things. So the moon is going to be making that square, of course, to Mars late Saturday and into Sunday. We got to go and really go get it. We got to go get we got to put the ego that we want out there. We all have an ego. We got to put the one out there that actually serves us and makes us feel good. If we're living some other truth that we don't even know why, and we're putting all this energy into something that doesn't even make sense, and we literally look back and we're like, man, why do I put my energy into this? That's when that was spirit coming in saying, why are you putting your energy into all this if you're not getting the emotional reward that you deserve and the emotional value that you deserve, the self-love that you deserve? Because you truly do deserve all that stuff. And then you got to realize that. It's a lot. It's a lot. So this weekend is definitely about breaking through and kind of rebelling against whatever norm is holding you back, so that you can be your unique self and you can go to the unique highest place that you deserve to be at and just own it and feel good and feel comfortable and not let your values get restricted. Venus is also hitting the midpoint of Pluto and Saturn on this quincunx. So it feels things just feel weird right now. The quincunx is a really weird angle, that 150 degrees. It's awkward. It just doesn't feel natural. So And of course, as Venus approaches Rahu, the North Node, it's definitely about just getting into our truth and just owning it. About to go through the galactic center, which is 27 degrees. I learned that last night. 27 degrees of Sag and Gemini. So we're going into this new, it really is this new place of value, this new place of love, fulfillment, and we just have to own it and not let the structure that is crumbling around us hold us back from actually living in our divinity and our love and our passion, and just let it out there. There's no reason not to. So yeah, boom. It's definitely a weekend. It's a heavy energy weekend. It's definitely in preparation for this full moon that is extremely intense on Monday. So we just have to go own it and like live in our truth, rebel from what is holding us back emotionally, physically, create the reality we want, but we have to take action and do it. Mars making all these squares to all this stuff coming up, like it's going to force our hand. This is cardinal energy. Like we're going to have to start things that maybe we were scared to, afraid to. We're just going to have to make it happen. We're just going to have to go do it. So we've been getting ready. I think we're all ready. I want to say majority of the people, at least that I come across and that I communicate with, whether it be social media or in person, like we're all ready for that next step. And it's coming. So it's definitely a weekend to prepare, to not restrict yourself, to have fun, to live Leo, to let it out and be courageous. You know, Leo is the lion. It's about owning that courage and holding on to it. Fixate on the courage, the passion, the love. Let it out there. Why hold yourself back from what feels good? And that's what this weekend's really asking us, is why hold yourself back from what feels good? There's no reason to. And we're going to get to deal with some tests. And you're going to see things in the world start to really happen. And it's tests. It's just tests to see how you can stay in your spiritual alignment and if you can go with the flow of your world. And the universe has our back. It truly does. And I believe that if you're, watching, studying astrology, any of that stuff, any spiritual practices, you already know. You're not trapped in the matrix. So I feel like the people watching this, you're not by any means trapped. A lot of people around you are, though, and that's when things are going to get weird, is when things start to really ramp up again with the weirdness of where we're at in this time-space continuum of reality. How can we be there for the people that are going to feel this the most? We have to be the strong ones. We have to be the light. And that's what we're here for, So live in your truth, live in your love, be courageous, be strong, and go get the reality you want. Go break out and rebel, like whatever you have to do. You know what to do. You've been getting all the messages from Spirit, all the hits from your guides. Like, go get your gift this weekend. And I think you'll find a lot of joy out there, but only if you're willing to stand in your truth and have the value that you deserve. I love you all very much. I will pull a card. Oh, wow. The Two of Cups. Yeah, we got to be in a divine union with each other's, and I think we got to pick other people up. Whoever needs it, it's coming into a time where we definitely got to pick each other up and be there for each other and, let our divine light shine to others. Have a good time. Yeah, let the love show. It's Leo season. Let the love show. This is such a great love card. So let the love be what guides you through this weekend. I'll pull one more card for fun. Oh, wow. I love that. The Six of Swords upright. We got to go to the other side, and we're crossing the river. We are going through a portal to the other side right now. And if we own it and own the love and go in with that Leo spirit, whatever comes at us, like we can transcend and go to that better place. And it just takes that action. Like you have the thought, take the action, to make your life what you want it and go to that better, higher, beautiful place and spread the love. We all need the love. Like light, dark, good, bad, it's all there. But love is the answer. And that's the light worker in me coming out. So, hey, the cards don't lie. This is like one of the best love cards in the deck, the Two of Cups. Like, we gotta own our emotions and put the love out there. And not let darkness take us out of that love and that light. We've already done the shadow work. We've done plenty of it. Like, let's be real with each other. We've done a lot of the shadow work. It's still good to acknowledge that stuff, but we have to transcend and go further and hold on to the love, and it will take us to a beautiful place that we're going to need, because honestly, if you're doing your deep, dark shadow work right now, which a lot of people will be, it's going to be really difficult. That's what we're here for. The ones who have already done most of that work, and we can see the beauty around us and hold that space for people. Because this year is about to get crazy. I love you guys very much. I truly do. And I hope you have a great weekend. Regardless of what gets thrown at you, make the weekend yours. You're a sovereign being. It's my favorite thing to say, because you are. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.